God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Always a treat to have all
Blazeboy
for an NBA game. Thanks to Skylar Cole for that rendition.
Oh,
We'll
thank
right
you,
back.
Skylar. You're such a sweetheart. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action.
I don't know if I'm going to be happy about
joined
this.
by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue. Tough to compensate, to say the least.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder.
Fucking right it does, but we're still going to kick
and
ass.
Look at the starters for the Spurs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Dennis Schroeder.
I like that guy.
Sohan in at the 4. And for the Raptors.
Dennis Schroeder.
And it's the Beast in at the 3. Ooh, get ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are
but I'm gonna win.
VA, and the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
I like my nuts better. Nutter butter.
And
You
the Spurs
nutter
start
butter
out with the
son
ball.
bitch.
Now Vassell. From the high post,
Oh,
he
yeah.
drills it.
Good.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
You ain't got shit on
Big dog
me.
passes to the Beast. Here's Maverick. Gets the 3
Oh.
ball to go.
You don't want to let him get
dreaming.
into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Poeltl.
You ain't got nothing.
Now here's Vassell. Back to Poeltl.
Where you going? Where you going?
And he drops it in.
You're
from
going to the
low
hole,
post.
apparently.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Big dog passes to Rain Man.
Oh, Rain Man,
3.
come on.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Last time they met in San Antonio.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Pass to Sohan. The 3 ball.
It's ours. It's ours.
Toronto grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And that one,
Oh.
the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Schroeder. And
Come
again,
on.
Toronto, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Stay on him.
Vassell passes to Sohan. Here's Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Big Dog pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Maverick. Misses the layup.
He's as
Unfucking
surprised as we
believable.
are. Most nights that bucket is automatic. Yeah, they've been pretty careless.
There's
so
like a
far,
magnet on the
racking up
thing
a number
pushing
of
my ball
fouls in
away.
Very little time.
At the line for the Spurs, Dennis Schroeder.
The one thing Dennis Schroeder has proven
I like
is
Schroeder,
that he
man.
can
He's a
be
good
an
player.
effective player, whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of two stories.
Yeah, B.A. And over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Rayman sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Schroeder. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. On the break. Shoots it from the high post. The beast. Good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Pirtle. Now Johnson. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's the great. Covered by Schroeder. Takes a 3. Big dog. Good.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Trying to get my Facebook blue check marked.
Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Sohan. Branham comes in for Vassell. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Schroeder. .119 left in the first. Bogdanovic with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. Oh, Hayward with some nice D.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the Spurs with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. For 3, Collins. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Hayward, the pass to the great. Here's Lewis. Back to Hayward. Launches a 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson against Hayward. Outside Johnson to halt the run. That shot missing.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break in the action, up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they clearly came into this game.
You're going to let me in. I'm taking it.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. He's out there with Zach Collins. Devin Vassell out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's the Beast. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Knocks down the triple.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Tiny. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Tiny's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Hayward. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw good from Hayward. A different look for San Antonio. Pirtle's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Robinson Earl. And it's Schroeder in for Branham. Doris, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with two-way contracts, it's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, BA. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Vassell finds Schroeder. Pirtle with a screen on Hayward. Pirtle with the ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. He hits the second from the line. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. From 12 feet. Tiny, no good.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Tiny. And another basket for Toronto.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Spurs. 17-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. Pirtle uses the glass to finish the layup. Pirtle's got 9 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Pirtle, the pass to Vassell. Rebound by the Raptors. Big Dog's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the Beast. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. The Beast has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Oh, ripped away. Here's Big Dog with the drive.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Will it go? San Antonio again missing.
Now, there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Well, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside Johnson. Off with the layup.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft. So far, really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take it.
Don't look at me, Kenny. I didn't touch it.
Did you look under your desk?
Oh, what do you know? That's exactly where it is. Never mind. And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Raptors.
You know, there's pushing the pace, and then you see what they're doing. They're going all out in transition, beating the defense up the court before it can even set up.
A well-worn tactic that's certainly treating them very well. Boy, do they have some athletes. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's Big Dog in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Big Dog's got 11.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, the Spurs shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Schroeder. Vassell outside to the middle. Here's Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 11.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
His first shot attempt. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Now here's Vassell. He's covered closely. Pass to Schroeder. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Deflected. Here's Maverick. He's guarded by Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The three is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Big Dog's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Vassell. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Pass to Rainman. Here's Big Dog. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Johnson passes to Schroeder. Tries again, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Rainman. Shots blocked.
Wow.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff. And he drops it first. Lewis has checked in for Toronto. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bogdanovich has checked in for Vassell. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's closely guarded. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's Big Dog. Defended by Bogdanovich. 4-3. Sohan with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Pirtle. Outside Bogdanovich. He got a piece of it. Here's Lewis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Outside Schroeder. For 3, Collins. San Antonio again missing. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tiny, no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Just chilling.
Collins a screen.
Trying to get to the dunk comp.
Outside Schroeder. And the shot goes. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Look great with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Pass to Bogdanovich. 35 seconds left in the third. Now Collins, 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. Toronto grabs the miss. Big Dog's got 8 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Hayward against Johnson. Collins with a screen on Hayward. Got a piece of it. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Raptors running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Zach Collins. Bogdanovich is out there with
all the players in the sports games that I play, like baseball, football, hockey,
Vassell can't get it to go.
Basketball, they're all from my Facebook.
From that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Now here's Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark. Hayward against Bogdanovich. Here's a drive by Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Tipped away. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Vassell passes to Branham. He buries it from 3.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Hayward. Over Bogdanovich. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Vassell's shot is good.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Big time 2-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
What's JW?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pass to Big Dog. The 3.
Oh.
Robinson Earl with a rebound. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Bogdanovich with it. Here's Branham from deep. Lewis with the rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And it's good. 2 points.
I think I got it. I got a Jurassic
And he
game.
hasn't forced much tonight.
I messed around with it a little bit, but I never really followed up with it. Lately, what I've been doing is going back over all the games in my catalog and playing them from beginning to end, trying to get more trophies, just unlocking them, actually trying to beat the
Boy, you
games.
love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Yeah, just late help
Well,
on the
more than
defensive
likely, I'll
side.
go
I mean,
back to that
just
one. I don't know if
another breakdown for them.
I think it's the
And I'll
first
tell
one
you,
I
look
got.
up at the scoreboard. That's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And let's face it,
Nah.
this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to
Yeah, I
think
used to
what
mess
didn't
with
go
that
well
stuff
for them.
back in the day.
Their plan, their execution, everything was
I gave up on it.
absolutely
Like,
on point.
I invested
And
money
it's
in
another win for
the
this team.
PlayStation
54
3 one.
victories for them this year.
Set up
And
your
even though
house,
this
invite your
season
friends
series
over. You
was only
can
2
build up
games,
whatever you
a
want in there.
sweep
Have
is still
online
a
games
sweep.
that they can
And of
play
all
while
the
they're sitting there
highlights and
talking to you on the
performances
chat
we've
room
seen
and
here
shit.
tonight, the one thing that
I
stands
put a lot of
out
money
is
into
what an
that, and then when they
unbelievable
switched to
night
the
it's been for
PS4, they
Big
took it
Dog.
all away.
Boy, I think he made
I was
his
so
presence
mad.
felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's Big Dog. And blocked.
Oh,
that
nice.
one goes careening off
Nice
the glass. Vassell outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Hayward.
Nice
Well,
pass.
they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And they pick up 2.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
That's his first personal foul.
I only did that because I wanted to steal the ball.
Substitution on the court.
I want to get 80 points.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Number 28.
It's both from the stripe. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on,
Man, we're almost there. I think. Yeah. You see, Matthews took over as captain of the Maple Leafs. They knocked Tavares out of the way and gave it to him. And then, if you watch the videos on Google, where Tavares had to hand Matthews the jersey over and shake his hand and get pictures with him, he was sitting there with a half, like he was half smiling. He was so fucking mad. He didn't want to give up that jersey. He didn't want to change. I feel bad for Tavares because he is a really good player, but I feel that Matthews deserved it.
It's a matchup you're
Yeah,
gonna love.
happened last
Right
night.
here on 2K Sports.
So what that means is that Tavares is going to be fucking up for trades. He's going to be walking away from the Leafs as soon as he can. I guarantee it, because he feels betrayed.
Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
And I don't blame him for it.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Benedict Mathurin.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open
I
spots.
feel bad for him, though. Like I said, I think he's a really good player.
Boy, he is not.
But the only reason why Tavares ended up with that captain's jersey to begin with was because when they were going to award it to Matthews, Matthews got caught doing some inappropriate shit with a cab driver and some other teammates, and it got reported to social media. The news ended up covering it, so they couldn't give him the captain's fucking spot. So they waited for a couple years before they looked at it again.
Well, I think they've really, teams in general and individual players as well, have done a nice job perfecting the art and essence of rest. Not pushing guys too much early in the year, maybe cutting back some practice time as well, and it pays dividends at this portion of the season.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Grant, that's good.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
Yes, that goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Halliburton after the Raptors pick up 2. Knocked loose. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Hayward at the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
No good from Grant.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
To the wing on the left. Here's Rain Man. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here is Halliburton. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Hield finds Grant. 5 to shoot.
What's a face review?
Hayward grabs the board. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Back to Turner, looking to end the run. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Their play
I ain't messing around.
has been superb.
I'm kicking some hole. Kicking some deep, dirty dog doo-doo hole.
Getting an opponent on the ropes early, you love that. If you're on that side of the
You show your viewers what your face looks like.
Haymakers now.
So the Pacers call timeout their first of the game.
Can't you see me in the screen? My camera's on. See, I'm right here. Hi. Now, for real though, if anybody want to know what I look like, just go to Google, type in Blazeboy. I got my own Google artist page on there. It's got my face on there. Actually, my face is changing though because my new album's dropping, so it's going to change to my new album here shortly.
Lewis checked in for Rain
Yep,
Man.
no shit.
And here in
Google's
the
got an
middle of the
artist
winter,
page
some
for me.
teams feeling the cold in the power rankings.
I'm on
Others remaining hot. You look at it
Matter
there,
of fact, my
they
new
couldn't
single
hold
that
their
just dropped
position
last
this week,
week's got
but
over
remain in the top
5,000
10.
spins on it already.
The Raptors, they've proven time and time again this season that not
I'm on
only are they
YouTube,
for
Apple
real,
Music,
but they may be the team to beat.
and a shitload of others that I don't even know what all of them are. I'd have to go and look at the distributors.
And Hield gets it to go on the
Thing to
assist by
see what they all are.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man.
I know Deezer is
Getting an
one of
assist
them.
out of it.
The pass to the Beast. Takes the 3.
That's
And the
in.
rebound
Come
goes
on.
to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Spotify, the new single that just dropped is called Bang Bang by Blazeboy, featuring Young Buck.
Shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Greg think there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient.
It's only on Spotify right now. It was an early release, I guess, strictly for them, but YouTube is waiting on it. I'm just waiting to get the fucking blue check mark with them so that they'll go ahead and process it and put it on with the other shit. I guess they can only do one thing at a time. They're not multitask.
Healed outside. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time.
I'm going to be going on there next.
Heald's got 5 now.
I'm only playing this just to get to the slam dunk contest.
Hield catches and fires as fast as pretty much anybody in the league.
See, what I do on here is, like, I play for a season. Everybody that's on my Facebook and stuff like that, like the names of all the players and shit, they pay money to get on the team, and then at the end of the year, the person, like, awards, people that win the awards and shit, they get money back. And there's other methods to it all too. It's like an actual season, but people that pay to play, basically, it's like I play it, they pay to be a part of it, and then at the end of the year they get rewards. Where I guess it doesn't benefit the person that much is if the player gets an injury that takes him out. Like if it puts you out for the entire year and shit, you're not doing nothing. Or if you get traded to another team and the team didn't do well and shit, I mean, it doesn't do nothing for you. But I bring everybody on my team to start, and then wherever you end up after that is up to the drafts and shit and how it goes. It's more realistic that way. So you still have an opportunity that you can get awards and shit. It's pretty decent.
The assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yeah, I could after I do the guys streams, like they jump on a watch from my Facebook, just so that they can see where they placed and shit.
Has been in full effect, and we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I'll play like 2 or 3 games of regular, and then I'll switch it over.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hopefully my other one is charged. It looks like it is. I screwed up. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I screwed up my 2 controllers that I got because I was plugging them into the wall to charge, so I didn't have to plug them into the system. So I screwed those batteries up. I had to go buy another controller. That one I only plug into the proper port for charging and shit, but the 2 I got, man, they only last like 20 minutes before they're dead. The good one lasts a couple days. Which is weird because my headset, it lasts days. I plug it into the wall, nothing ever happened to that. I don't know, man. Craziness. Booga, booga, booga. All right. Oop. All right. See, I only got one goddamn plug. So I have to do this diligently.
On this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus.
Lewis is out there with the beast. Then it's Tiny. Then there's Big Red. And it's the Great in at the point guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now here is Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jackson with the screen. 6 on the shot.
That was nice.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, that was nice.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The great. And again, Toronto with the triple. Hey, Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, "I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy." Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. And here they come. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Jackson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Tiny grabs the board.
The defense ready.
No, I'm in the white.
Possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That's good by Big Dog.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mavericks checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Anunoby finds Halliburton. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Take it easy, brother.
And just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen for Anunoby. Turner passes to Mathurin. Here's Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that. Mercy, mercy me.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Swiped it away. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Well, you look at Maverick. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Big Dog right there behind him.
What a season these two have had from beyond the arc. A pair of rookie assassins.
Yeah, knocking down shots from out of their area code all year. Excellent range, terrific touch as well. These are really two excellent spot-up shooters.
Big Red's checked in for the Beast. Turner up top. Nothing on the board. Chalk up 2 there.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Raptors leading by 23. Here's Tiny and the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. you can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. The greats checked in for Tiny, and it's the Beast in for Big Red. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Heel kicks to Halliburton.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that
Come on, boys.
Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Halliburton hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And Turner kicks to Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Rain Man with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Halliburton passes to Heel. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Toronto ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
For that game against the Pistons, they'll have the edge, but not by much. Can't let them down at all. If that happens, they'll get beat, Shaq.
You speaking from experience?
Oh, low blow.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Indiana Pacers.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of pressure.
I can do better right now getting stops.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Miles Turner out there with Grant, and it's Healed in at the small forward.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
That's good by Big Dog.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Turner dishes to Heal. Turner with a screen for Heel. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Heald's got 11 points.
Heel good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
The Beast. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Turner with a screen for Grant. And the three ball is good. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
And it's Rain Man missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside Mathurin. There's the pick. And Hayward with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. One of the great stories here, Big Dog getting it done today.
And he's getting to the rack all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Make some noise for him again.
So it's the Pacers now. Here's Grant. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. He has 7.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense,
down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Hield can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Hield the pass to Grant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Hayward's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Hield. Back to Halliburton. Hield finds Halliburton. Stolen. Here's Rain Man. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Hayward with the block. Fast break, Toronto. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A new group in now for the Raptors. Tiny is checked in for the Great. Lewis comes in for Rain Man. Smooth checked in for the Beast. And Big Red subbed in for Big Dog. And a change for the Pacers. Nemhard's checked in. Hield outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Nemhard the pass to Turner. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Lewis. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Halliburton. He has 5 to end the drought, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Halliburton. Floats one up. No good that time. And so it's Toronto with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Right. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lewis is out there with Tiny, and there's Maverick, and there's Smooth, and it's Hayward in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Halliburton passes to Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game. Look, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. And you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. At the elbow, Smith. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Good on the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Turner. Plays it up off the glass. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Nembhard the pass to Turner. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and roll.
That was something to see.
My goodness.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Lewis with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The greats checked in for the Raptors. Hayward against Mathurin. Mathurin with some nice defense. And so Grant will bring it up for the Pacers. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Dishes to Heel. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hayward. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Maverick.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Grant for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And it's in there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Halliburton passes to Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Here's Hayward. Takes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was...
Hell yeah. So who do we got here? Jason Westover's from my team. Brandon's my team. Rob's my team. Victor. That's from another team. Okay. Rocking. Let's do it. This is dope.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like...
I said, let's do it.
where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun. I think we really get an opportunity to see.
Wrong team, motherfucker. Why did they do that to me?
Just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. Nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup
they wanted
for
to get
Team
ahead.
World. We've got Alperon Şengün. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Rain Man. And there's Big Red. And it's Maverick in at the point guard. Green. Here's Kessler. And Hayward with the block. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Green, following the bucket by Team World. Banchero passes to Kessler. Here's Maverick. Mobley with the rebound. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's Banchero missing.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Ivy passes to Green. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And the jam by Hayward.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Banchero, following the bucket by Team World. No good on the shot.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
4 on the clock, and here's Green outside. Rebound by Team World.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. So timeout called here, the first for USA.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And USA will go for a different look here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Evan Mobley. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Hardy in for Jalen Green. Team World also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Big Dog in for Rain Man. Now, here's Banchero. Holmgren at the elbow. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
He's off on the first. Team World making some changes. The greats checked in for Şengün. Rainman comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Maverick. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. On the wing, Giddey. Here's Hayward. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now USA on the break. Snatched away. Here's Hayward.
Big time.
And he dunks it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Barnes. To the middle. It's picked off. About 7 seconds separating the... Oh, my! What a play.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
Here's Hardy. 12 seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. And it's Banchero missing.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Team World out in front, up by 16. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these
Gonna
young
let me
fellas
walk
can
in.
play,
I'm gonna take it.
They are putting on a show.
Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Hardy. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for Team World, they've got Big Dog. Rain Man is out there with the great. And it's Franz Wagner. And it's Giddy in at the point guard position.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
And Benyama, he's checked in for the great.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Nobody near Barnes. USA with another miss. Team World leading by 20. Here's Big Dog. They get the rebound. And Benyama gets the bucket.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Oh, nice slam by Holmgren. Love seeing him finish with force like that.
And it's Rain Man missing. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legend?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Holmgren. And Ivy subbed in for Williams. And a change for Team World. Hayward's checked in. Now here's Hardy. From past the arc. That one doesn't go. Team World leading by 19. Hayward finds Wembanyama. Fires for three. The rebound by Ivy. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Mobley, he's checked in for USA. Banchero comes in for Hardy. Mavericks checked in for Team World. Now here's Mobley. Hasn't made one yet. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
The tray. Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Team World. Outside, Green. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throw.
Personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Team World?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
The greats checked in for Rain Man. Now, here's Bancaro. That shot off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Green.
There you go, fans. That was your USA team answers.
Big Dog's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Shot to stop the run. Mobley misses. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Team World. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
So it's USA now. And here's Ivy. Still without a basket. Feeds it to Bancaro. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. Crafty move. And it's Bancaro getting it to go.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Team World.
Wembanyama passes to Hayward. Here's Maverick beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Maverick's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both help each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Wasted no time on that one. Hayward's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Down low, here's Kessler. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
That's tipped, and so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
Substitution for your USA team. Number 3, Jaden Hardy.
Here's Bancaro. He has 5. 1 second left. That one misses. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Team World out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Oh, while this is going on, I'm going to grab some of this. Hey, come on. Over here. You're sitting right behind me. I'm going to end up squishing your poor melon. Oh.
Welcome back to this showcase
Well, that
of the
wasn't much of a
amazing young
halftime
talent in the
report.
NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Mobley is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Green Then there's Jaden Ivey.
Oh, man, you
and
can't
it's
shoot
Ben
with a
Carroll
shit.
in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperon Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Now, here's Ben Carroll. Over to the wing. Lock at 6. Mobley kicks to Ben Carroll. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Rainman.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now, here's Ivey. He has yet to score. Mobley misses. Here's Rainman. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Green. Banchero outside. To the paint, and stolen by Şengün. All by himself. Here's Rainman. Good D by Mobley. First trip to the free throw line.
Son of a bitch.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Jalen Green.
That's good from Green.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ivey with it. No scoring in this one. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Here's Wembanyama following the bucket by USA. Hayward on the wing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Can't get it to fall. Here's Ivey. No good on the 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Şengün kicks to Hayward. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your USA, Jalen Green. 1 shot.
And USA making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Now USA with it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the fast break now for Team World. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's off on the second. And Barnes has got the ball here for
Come
USA.
on, stop grabbing him.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now, here's Ivey. Scoreless thus far.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They set the pick, and here's Green outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
No problem knocking that one down. That's 12 points for Big Dog.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. And Bancaro.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Ivy. The pass to Bancaro. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Bancaro missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now, here's Bancaro. Pass to Kessler. And that one drops. Kessler's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution for your USA team. Chet Holmgren. Jalen Williams. Jaden Hardy.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bancaro. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good on the layup. And so it's Team World leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Kuminga out there with Wagner. And there's the great. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Big Dog and at the 2-guard.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Barnes passes to Holmgren. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. They'll deal with pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here is Williams following the 3-pointer by Team World. USA with another miss. To the paint, here's Big Dog. Basket good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Green. Barnes looking around. Holmgren at the elbow. And that's junked by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his first basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Barnes outside. Offline with his 3. On offense, here's Team World. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Count it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Barnes. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Hardy. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament. It's happened twice in the last 5 years, so never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
Kuminga, no good. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Team World.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And USA will go for a different look here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Holmgren. Mobley comes in for Williams. Banchero's checked in for Barnes. And Ivy's subbed in for Hardy. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Team World ball.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Kuminga bounce pass. Here's Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. And it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Now, here's Banchero. Floats it up there for Mobley. And they get it back. Kessler finds Green. Another three for USA.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Hayward goes in, then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And it's Team World with the ball. Wagner kicks to Hayward. Fires from deep. Giddy, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for USA.
Team World foul. Number 26. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your USA, Jaden Ivey.
And that one falls for Ivey.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Here's Big Dog. It's hauled in by USA. Now USA with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Over to the left wing. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now USA with it. Banchero outside. He kicks it to Ivey. Mobley left side. outside Green. So no problem for Team World as they get the win.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to support.
Let's get started.
Oh, this sucks. This sucks. That sucks, man.
The first participant, Da Marat. Let's get this party started. he has a dunk represent. Remember, the story of the slam dunk contest will be judged by you.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Jokic is out there with Durant. Then it's Morant. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the 2.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
That's good from Durant.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Young drives in, plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And that one's good, Jokic.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Morant passes to Durant. The 3 for Doncic. And Embiid pulls it down.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Garland kicks to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Young. And West also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for LeBron. And the West All-Stars have possession. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. And it's Morant missing. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jokic, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Embiid, the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
There's the pass to Jokic. Outside Durant. Pass to Morant. They need this. Hands it from downtown.
Not a a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic. For three. No good that time. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Embiid, no good. Morant outside. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The three for Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 9.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Stolen by Durant. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the East with some changes. Randall's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Tatum. Halliburton subbed in for Garland. Then for the West All-Stars, Williamson is checked in for Durant. Leonard comes in for Doncic. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Morant.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
That's some bullshit.
Alexander with the steal. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, the All-Star game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Three-pointer, Randall. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the West All-Stars. He finishes with 9 points. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Julius Randle is out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their
Come on,
much
man.
of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The West leading by 8. Here's Williamson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. It's all in by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Mitchell. And another miss by the East.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Curry gets the bucket.
So the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside Butler. To halt the run. Drills the three-pointer.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
Williamson finds Leonard. And the West hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Halliburton passes to Mitchell. And another 3 from the East.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Here's Curry. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And it's Butler missing. The West leading by 8. Williamson outside. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And some changes here for the East. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Trae Young subbed in for Halliburton. The West All-Stars also changing it up. LeBron's checked in for Zion Williamson. Luka Doncic comes in for Leonard. And it's John Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic kicks to Curry. Back to Jokic. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum trying to break free. Can't connect from short range. And so James will bring it up for the West. Oh,
come on.
No one does it like Steph.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Garland left side. And here's Tatum for 3. That dribble comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Morant passes to Curry. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Mobley, he's checked in for the East. Julius Randle comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the West. Zion Williamson comes in for Curry. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Morant sets a screen for Williamson. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Mobley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Randle, count that bucket. Randle's got 7 points.
You know, guys, Randle is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
Morant against Garland. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's LeBron. Over Tatum. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Nikola Jokic. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jokic finds Doncic. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Six on the shot clock, and he comes up with the deuce. Doncic has got 11.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
And Young, here we go. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. James in the post. Tatum on him.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
The East trail by 4. And Young kicks to Tatum. And another 3 from the East.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Morant passes to Doncic. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. That gives them the lead. And it's 6 points for Giannis.
How many times have we seen a possession pick that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. The 3-ball from Doncic.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Over Young. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Tatum's shot is off. Durant with it, outguarded by Giannis, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. Morant outside. The pass to Doncic. Jokic inside, covered by Mitchell. Tries yet again.
Come on, man.
And Jokic gets it done.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding.
And then they take my ball.
In a big way.
That's some bullshit.
With a wide open look. East grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell dishes to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Morant with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Garland, no good. The West leading by 6. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Drills it from outside.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by the West. They've led by as many as 11 points. Stolen by Mitchell. Morant with the steal. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
What's amazing about Morant, he racks up steals even though he doesn't naturally gamble a lot.
Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mitchell's got 11.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Pass to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Mitchell dishes to Tatum. Off target from
Come
three-point
on,
range.
man. That's rotten.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And
These
there's
guys
the
can
call
run right through you, no problem.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And so it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Mitchell is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Randall. Then it's Tatum. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The West leading by 4. LeBron outside. Inside. That's good from Davis on the assist by LeBron.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And another miss by the East. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring...
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Some bullshit.
Down low, Davis. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Star. Now a timeout called by the East. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Catching up on the changes for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Randall. Antetokounmpo comes in for Butler. And it's Garland in for Mitchell.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
That bucket in no time at all.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Let's the 3 fly. And another 3 from the East.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Jokic with this screen on Young. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Another miss by Young.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
And Morant gets it to go.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Young's shot is off. The West leading by 4. Durant the pass to Morant. Jacks up a 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Young finds Tatum. Back to Young. Good ball movement here by the East. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So it's the West now. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Left in the 4th.
You're an asshole.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Here's Young from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Poked loose. LeBron passes to Jokic.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the
You
lead
fucking
and
dick.
capitalizing on it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. LeBron against Embiid. James kicks to Morant. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars. To end the run. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games.
I don't care. I wasn't on the team, so.
It's always so strong, but tonight the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
What the fuck?